guys, Jamie here, keeping it koi. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome, and I hope to earn your subscription today. On today's video, I've finished painting the fence, well, this side of the garden anyway, so I'll show you that. And I'm also going to be moving a couple more of the fry outside into the heated pond, and then I'm going to hopefully make a start on some pipe work, getting the bottom drain and the skimmer connected up to the drum. So yeah, I'll spin you around and I'll show you what we're up to. As you can see, the fry again are looking a bit spooked. They're due a water change later on today, so it's a bit extra cloudy in there at the minute. But yeah, we're cleaning out the big filter today, so we'll get that done. And yeah, other than that, they're all looking extra healthy. But you may notice my favourite one, the big one that's always at the front of the window, is not in there. Because as the heated pond outside has been through 2 heat ramps now, there is no sign of any bacterial issue in there whatsoever. So I thought it's about time, as he's the biggest, to take him outside. So it's this one here. He is definitely not going anywhere. This one does have an ever so slightly bent gill, but he's a really nice fish other than that. But yeah, let me put them in a bit of light and you'll be able to see his pattern a lot better. It's lost a bit of its colour. In fact, let's go outside. Give me a second. It's a bit better, not perfect, but yeah, you can see his pattern now. He's got a brown head, and then his brown line zigzags down his back. But unfortunately, it's faded ever so slightly. I'm hoping he didn't peak too early, but that's why I thought, as he's the biggest in there, we'll get him outside and hopefully some natural sun. Now that we do have some nice sunny days, hopefully some natural sun will do him some good. I believe that one is either a really dark Chagoi or soon to be or Chiba, but we'll find out, I'm sure, in another month or so. But yeah, got a lovely day today, nice blue sky look. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more work done. I've just finished painting the fence. As you can see, it now goes all the way up to the house. So yeah, all the posts are now painted and just currently drying. I have got a couple of bits of red spotches on the fence that I need to go back over with the old black. You can just about see one, well, there, not where my finger takes the focus away. But yeah, we're going to get these 2 acclimated. Going to have to wait a while because I've still currently got the pond set to about 23 degrees at the minute, and the fish tank is only at 20. So yeah, we'll get them floating in a bag and then pop them in the pond. But yeah, these guys are doing great. They're all hiding as usual at the minute. Let's see if we can get a better look. In fact, let me take half of the cover off. Give me a second. So there you go. I've got the lid up for a minute. Sorry about the glare today. As I say, it's a real nice sunny day, but as you can see, they're all hiding from me because they don't like the covers being taken off. But it won't be long before they're all in the new pond. So I've just added a bit of the, just a tiny bit, of the old pond water into there. So get used to that, and I'll float them for the rest of the time and let them catch up in temperature. Alright, I will snap back to you later. Alright guys, so that's the last coat of paint on the fence and on the post. I've just given their post their final coat. As I said before, there is the odd splodge of red that I've accidentally got on the fence there that just needs coming off. Just paint over that with a bit more black shortly. So that's that all done. I just thought I'd show you all very quickly what paint I'm using, just in case anybody wants to know, so for the fence posts, got polyurethane floor paint in tile red. And I tell you what, that stuff does not come off, as you can probably see by my nice pink and red hands. So yeah, be very careful when painting it. Probably recommend using some rubber gloves. But yeah, real good stuff. Obviously being floor paint, it's extremely hard wearing, so that ain't going anywhere. For these that I've almost finished painting now, I've just got that bottom strip to do along the front of each one, along that bit, and then the other side of the front facings as well. If you can just about see that. Again, this paint also doesn't come off, but what I'm painting these with is the same as what I did with my decoration last year. Boat and barge paint, post office red for that. And I tell you what, it works an absolute treat, this stuff. I'll just show you this. Some of you may have already seen this if you've been following me a while, but I made this a couple of years ago now, and other than being a bit dusty and dirty, it's still as good as the day I made it, and that is literally internal plywood, which obviously normally one bit of water gets inside that and it's buggered, but yeah, absolutely coated it in boat and barge paint in the white. Then painted the pattern on in black and red, and then yacht varnish just to finish it off. This just normal wood around here, just needs a bit of a clean up, but again, it's the red boat and barge paint on that. Not the cheapest stuff in the world, about 10-11 quid a tin, but works really good. But yeah, that's my little koi there. That's my old backy shower cover and lid. But yeah, these fishies are still doing alright. I'm leaving the cover on today because they've actually gained about 1.5 degrees today because the sun's been out all day. So I'm going to leave them to it for today. But yeah, all the fishies are doing good. What we're going to make a start on now is connecting the bottom drain up first into the drum. So that needs to be a ball valve, so I've got to take that back out. That's not glued in or anything, and get one of the ball valves out for that. Ball valve is going on here as well. That's my purge line, and then there'll be a ball valve as well on the skimmer. But I'll put that near the skimmer, and then this pipe here is going to go down there behind that pipe and out up to the skimmer. But I'll get the bottom drain in first, because I've got to see how far back I've got to move this filter to get a ball valve in there. So I will snap back to you once I've got a bit more done. Alright, I'll see you in a bizzle. Also, just a quick one, I've used the Cuprinol Duck's Back Black for the fence, and that comes with a 5-year all-weather protection. It's had 2 coats, so that'll do nicely for a couple of years, and then we'll probably refresh it in a few years' time. Right, I'll snap back to you once I've got this pipe work done. Hey guys, look what's just arrived in the post. It's made on a nice big thick chunk of solid oak. We've got an absolutely lovely Coca-Cola bottle opener, and then the detail in this workmanship is absolutely lovely. Got my channel logo there and the old YouTube play button. It's edged oak as well, so you've still got a bit of the old bark on the top. Not sure whether I'm going to leave that on there. I'll take that off yet, because obviously there's a bit missing, so I don't know, it kind of looks a bit odd with just half of it, but I will decide later, depending on how I'm going to treat this. But yeah, absolutely love it. If you like this kind of thing, guys, and you want to get one for yourselves, he can engrave anything into it. Whether you've got a YouTube channel and you want your channel logo in it, or you just want a nice memorial plaque for somebody, the guy you're looking for is Mr. Koiagi. New channel to YouTube, does great work, has a lovely pond, and he's been on the Boulding Reefers channel a few times with his work. But yeah, love it. Be putting that up very, very soon. Just got to work out what I'm going to treat it with first. Right, let's go outside and see what I'm up to. So guys, today we are going to fix the first ball valve onto the bottom drain with the good old weld on 725 wet and dry. So this section is going onto the drum, and that section is to connect the ball valve. So here's me end of the ball valve. That's going to go on there. It's all covered in dog hairs, because I'm covered in dog hairs, and no matter what I do, I'm still all covered in dog hairs. But, yeah, giving the inside a good clean. So yeah, we'll get that all glued on, he says, and now there's still more dog hairs on it. There we go. Right. Nice generous dollop down there. Nice generous dollop down there. Mess of this one. I think I went a bit too generous with the old glue, but never mind. Better having a little bit too much than not enough, eh? Get the lid back on there. Hopefully you guys saw that alright. We'll let that dry, and then we'll attach it to the filter. Alright, catch you in a bizzle. Okay, so here we are at the drum filter. This section is now to go over here, ready to attach the ball valve. Not shift these dog hairs, it's really starting to do my nuts in. But yeah, I don't know whether you can see on the inside of there, but obviously a bit too much used probably, but that is one good seal all the way around, so that one's definitely not leaking. That to go on there. Need my screwdriver. What have I done with that? Driver. Let's see if we can spin it around a bit. Right. Tighten this up. There's your drum. Nice angle. Arm was probably in the way for most of that, apologies. That is now on there, a good one. This particular ball valve doesn't show a flow direction, but I assume it goes the same way as all the others, which will be that way. Make sure it's nice and clean. Make sure there's no dog hairs on it. Tighten that up a little bit later, but there you go. So that's the first ball valve on there. What we now need to do is get a small piece of pipe cut for this union, so I can glue that onto the 90 to go straight into the bottom drain. So I'll go get another little bit cut. I'll snap back to you in a second. Quick tip for cutting PVC pipe: if you're building your pond out of sleepers or blocks, save a couple of offcuts, because when you're putting pressure on that to keep it still, doing it on a flat surface, it moves all over the place. Doing it on that, on like leaving a gap here, it just stops it moving around. So just a quick tip for you. Right, so that's that piece cut, ready to go. Just cleaning the connector with the old duster, get rid of all the dog hairs and anything else. Right. Let's go and get it glued. Hey guys, back again. So I've finished gluing up the bottom drain, but it started raining, so I've come indoors. I've just been speaking to a mate of mine, Lee, who says he's got something for me which will really help with the finishing off of my filter house. So I'm gonna nip out to Lee's in the morning, pick that up, and I'll show you when I get back. So let's show you how far I have to walk around to my back garden. Past the first two houses, past the third house, past the fourth house, there's the fifth house, and then this one here is the sixth house. And we go down a really long alleyway. That's the sixth house front door there. Down the cycle path. And you guys can remember, this is where I had to carry all my sleepers from that front car park, which is actually further away than my front door, down all here, around here. And not only that, we had to carry the drum filter, which anyone that owns an Oazi drum filter will know, they're extremely heavy. Up the hill. Plus I've had to carry all the soil backwards and forwards as well. And there you go. My messy back garden for now. Dump that in there. It's my old pond liner. Just using it for a project out the front for a short while. But yeah, that's the last of the soil I've got left to get rid of. Just less than half a bag now, I reckon. Emptied another bag last week. People coming round to collect it. I mean, it's not flower pot material, granted that what's left now, all the topsoil's gone, but ideal for levelling gardens and whatnot. So yeah, look what I got. I've just been to see an old friend of mine from the Koi Club, Lee, and I can't thank him enough. He messaged me the other day. He's seen a few of my videos and knows that I'm a bit low on funds at the minute, and was getting rid of 2 full sheets of 75mm Ecotherm insulation, 75mm ones, and said, can I make use of them? Yes, I can make use of them. They will finish off insulating my filter house, yeah, which I'm getting there. As you can see now, the bottom drain is all glued in, all fully glued in all the way round, valves and everything all work a treat. And which way is it going? That way. Oh, I didn't loosen that one very well, did I? Oh well. But yeah, so they're all in a treat. That one's a 2-handed job. I think this one's a 1-handed job. No, that one's going to be easy to loosen because it's on that side. But yeah, the air pipe is now in the filter house as well, and I've cut my hole. I don't know if you can see it down there. Get the camera in there. Yeah, cut my hole ready for the skimmer line to come through, and I've dug my trench. As you can see there, the skimmer will come down, be a 90 here, longer pipe here, and then it'll be at a 45 through the hole, and then another 90 in there. I know that's a lot of bends, but it's the only way I'm going to do it, because I don't want that pipe above the ground, because I still need access to be able to walk down there if I need to. So yeah, I want that below ground, and then my waste outlet that comes out of there, I might actually run that along the side of the fence. I haven't decided yet. One job at a time, you know me. Every time I got the funds to do the next bit, I do the next bit. And I've got the pipe work to get the skimmer in, but I need to put the underlay and everything on first, so I'll hopefully get that done. Probably not today because we're about to lose the light again. Just helps a couple of people collect a couple of bags of soil. That was why the wheelbarrow was in the way of the gate. But yeah, I've almost fixed the step. I've just literally got to clean up the bottom again now, and as you can see, the step hasn't moved this time because I've propped it up. But once the water's in there with the pressure on the liner, it won't go anywhere. But yeah, you can see down there that loads of gravel still needs sweeping up off the floor. And yeah, get that finished today. No, I won't, so I'm about to lose the light. Well, it just depends on the weather. It just won't stop blooming raining. Just need a couple of dry days and then we'll be good. But yeah, need to get them sorted as well ASAP before they start sprouting, which it looks like they're just about to. So another job on the list to do. I was hoping that this, well, the plan was to have this finished weeks ago, months ago. But yeah, funds and issues and all that malarkey, being stared at by all the fishies. Hello fishies. Happy as Larry in there. Right, snap back to you in a bizzle. Hey guys, so yeah, as you all know, the bottom drain is fully glued and all set, ready to go. I'm now just working on the skimmer line, so I've dry fitted most of it. I've just got to work out exactly how much I need to cut off this pipe to put it in. Probably not a lot, because it's got to go in that end a good inch, and then that should hopefully be just about right there. I've changed my ball valve on there for a slide valve, because the ball valve didn't fit because of how much room I've actually got there. It was pushing the skimmer out too far, so when I was checking the levels, you can see there, even this one at that angle is still pushing the bubble back. Oh no, the other way. He's just sitting on some rubbish. Okay, so it could be tilted in a tiny bit. It's probably because it's leaning on the pipe at the minute, because it's needs all pushing in nice and tight. But yeah, it was level a minute ago anyway. I've obviously nudged it putting this pipe in, or trying to fit this pipe in. Yeah, what I've also decided to do, you might see my cutting saw is over there. You'll see my pond inlet. I've cut it out and I've just glued up a new one. Yes, I'm out of money, but if you're going to do something, you've got to do it right, ain't you? What I basically realised is, I'll show you with these bits that I'm yet to glue, if I can get it out. There we go. Yeah, so with the pond inlet, obviously I glued that to that, that to that, and then I glued that to that. Worked an absolute treat, really glued it up well, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But I just thought to myself, well, if I decide to ever go to black waste or pressure pipe in the future, because I'm not planning on being with the flexi hose forever, it's just because I've got it, I wanted to make use of it. So yeah, by doing that I realised, well, I can't just cut it off and stick a different pipe in there. So what I'm doing is I've got another section of black waste, 2 inch, so that will now go into the 90. I can't really hold it and do it with one hand, but yeah, that will go in there. And then the hose tail connector, I've got a joiner adapter there, that will go on there somehow. I think the end of the pipe has gone a bit skew with, but yeah, that will go on there anyway, and then that will go on there, and then I can connect up my hose tail. So yeah, I'm going to do it that way. That way, if I did ever want to change it in the future, all I've got to do is cut this bit off, plenty of pipe to play with then, and just put another joiner on. Let's add some tape or something on it. But yeah, and then I'll be able to transfer it all to hard pipe in the future. So that's where I'm at to today. It keeps raining, so I'm not going to glue in the skimmer, because every time I open the glue pot, the heavens open. So I'll just get all that dry fitted today. I'll get that back in while it's stopped raining for a second, and then we'll be good to go on the next one. There you go. So that's now all re-glued in. Just gotta let it set. It's starting to rain again now, so it's bloody typical. I'm just hovering over it to just let the glue go, get a skin, well, the weld, to get a skin on the outside. But yeah, that's all now done. So as you can see, what I mean is the tank connector here used to be attached here, so there would be no way to modify this in the future. Now I've got it down here. If I do decide to go to solid waste pipe or even pressure pipe and stick an adapter in it somewhere, all I've got to do is cut that little section off there, and then I can continue with solid pipe on there now. So cost me a few quid extra, but I'd rather have it so I can upgrade it in the future if I need to. So yeah, that's it for today then, guys. I'm gonna go get dry indoors and wrap it all up. Hey guys, yeah, just really quick before I wrap it up. While I was in the garden doing some pond work, I had a couple more deliveries. So I'll spin you around and show you what we've got. Well, as I showed you earlier, my lovely koi plaque with a bottle opener from Mr. Koiagi. This arrived today as well. Received this yesterday. Look at that. This was his practice piece. Was not expecting him to send it out, but he sent me a photo that he's painted it, and that's what it would look like painted. And I said, oh, that looks really nice. I might do the same with my one. and then next day it arrives in the post. Absolutely love it. Well, I know I'm painting mine now. Look at that. That is awesome. And you might have noticed another parcel next to it. Let me rip it open and show you what else I've got. So that's what we've got. A big old pure pond bomb. Now, massive thank you to Daz from Skeggy Pond, Daz Shelton. Again, another YouTuber, new to YouTube, and he had his 50 subscriber giveaway that I entered, and yet again I've been extremely lucky and won the pure pond bomb. I've never actually used one of the bombs. I've used the little balls, but I've never used the bomb. But that is like absolutely perfect timing, because obviously once I finish my pond, new filters, new media, I can chuck that in and give it a bit of a kickstart. I mean, there's lots of people's opinions on these things, whether they actually work or not, but I think they do. The little pure pond balls, I've used them for the last few years at the start of each season, and bring it up, you know, the cycle quite quickly. So I think they work, but it's each to their own and their own opinion. But thank you very, very much, Daz. That will certainly get used, and when I eventually get that far, there'll be another video of me throwing it in, but that's probably a wee while away yet. Thank you very much. And again, thank you very much, Mr. Koiagi. I'll put both of these guys' channel links in the description, so if you want to go and check those guys out. Skeggy's Koi Pond as well is just about to hit his 100 subscribers, and has just announced what he's going to be giving away. It's a lovely koi picture to go on the wall, so go check them both out. And yeah, go check them both out, and thanks for watching me. In the next one I'll get the skimmer all glued up, and then once that's all glued up I can then start work on the underlay and liner. Whether that will be in the same video or not depends how long it takes me and how much footage I manage to get. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you all on the next one.